Whoa. Devotion Sukemen increases EXP gain from battles. We actually got this at the end of the last episode as I was returning to the safe house, but we're not going to eat this, actually. Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Soul Hackers 2 Pharaoh Fiasco here. All right, so this is actually happening after the, well, you'll see, but this is we've grinded quite a bit, and I'm inserting this into the beginning of the episode so that the last thing that can happen would be us defeating. But I'm trying to get stuff cleaned up, and I've actually grinded a little bit, but since we can get more stuff, I'm after this Summoner's Talent, and I can get it if we get, hopefully it'll let us pick 2. When I met Figue, I instantly knew we had a connection, like she was my other half. Though that idea was probably implanted into us. Whoa, that doesn't freak you out? The idea that your thoughts aren't even your own?
But
I don't know. Aren't all thoughts, emotions, and memories born out of external stimuli anyway? I guess when you boil them down to their barest elements. If you ask me, there's not much point in trying to figure out which of my thoughts are mine. She is, okay, well. So much for existential identity, I guess. Like, she hasn't even been, she was part of a hive mind.
what do you desire, Ringo? Further fraternization required.
Oh my God.
What do you desire, Ringo?
Okay.
In the name of evolution.
But I guess my whole problem from here is basically the fact that after this point, we're at the mercy of finding random stuff in order to get more hangouts, I guess. Oh well. But there were a bunch of new Aion directives, or I guess our final batch of Aion directives. But I probably should have done this before I put my nose to the grindstone, because there's I have no idea how strong Figue, or how strong they expect us to be for Figue's final match. But I don't know. We're all level 76 at the moment, I believe. So I've gained 11 levels. Well, I will have gained 11 levels by the time we re-up. So this will be confusing, but once I actually pick up where this episode originally started off at before I inserted all the stuff I did afterwards, we're going to be back down to level 65, then we're going to be back up here, or possibly even higher. Yep, Paul. Just like I figured. But the interesting thing is that Raven is actually an Aion directive. Raven is an Aion directive for, whatchamacallit, for Arrow, so it'll probably be Kaburagi that we fight here for him instead. I know that's not the real one, but it feels like something directly pulled from my heart, and that's infuriating in its own right. Sounds like the melody we know. So, think you can handle this?
Let's go.
Of course. Let's get this over with.
Come.
Yeah. Oh, right.
I know we can win this. Make the call.
Yeah,
Is
see?
that really your plan?
Eat this. Well,
And I shouldn't have, like, for the purposes, so the, what are they? The enemies, the risky enemies that we were grinding on were
We gotta win
a
this.
doppelganger and a Kahulin. And we've got mystical. I refused up Thor, got rid of the old one, and then got this one back with Mystic Temptation. Alright, we might need to switch things around. Yeah.
We fine.
But this party, as you can see, is meant for busting up something a lot more annoying, or something that's weak to ice. So we'll go ahead and get you on that. We'll put you on Scotty. Oh no, let's switch these two.
I shall face you.
And he's got Fizz Gun Pierce, so that'll be okay.
Let's go.
We
Yeah.
gotta win this. No matter
So now let's see how they like Zio.
well struck.
He doesn't like Zio too much, turns out.
We gotta
Yeah,
win this.
good idea.
Risky,
Here
Ringo.
goes.
Impressive.
All right.
You must be hungry.
Let's do extra damage. Nice. Paralyzed and can't move. Mabufula, yeah. So I definitely should have gotten this all taken care of, but I'm like, I'm actually kind of interested in the fact, because normally you're supposed to have like a sort of sense of where the game expects you to be, but it could be a combination of the fact that I'm on hard mode, but Figue feels too tough for 70-ish though.
Together. We got this.
We'll see.
Eat this.
We'll go ahead. Well, I think we switched her off so she doesn't have Demon Teeth Grind anymore. And you know what I forgot to do? I told myself we were gonna do the thingamabob. We'll do it next time. Stack optimization. Because I've kind of gotten into the habit of checking every single turn to see if there's any play we can make on that front. Nice.
You must be hungry.
We purchased shield deployment too. I did that off screen. Will your buddy boy even last another turn? Hopefully he summons Silky back.
Let's test you.
Target. Okay. Target. Oh, this is a brand new ailment. Kind of late for one. When afflicted with target, the enemy will focus its attacks on you. Target may go away after a number of turns, but it can be treated more quickly with healing skills or items. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, looks promising. Right.
So we will... Let's stack optimize.
Let's change this up.
What are you thinking?
Now, this would have been on either of the other two turns. This would have been amazing.
You know what to do.
But
I'm gonna try to
Hope this works.
them's the breaks. Alright, that's okay.
I'm not your babysitter.
I think not.
And it makes sense that he blocks fire.
Good luck surviving this one, Arrow.
Feeling lucky?
They're probably not both weak to ice. Yeah, that could have been better. But at least the damage, Destroyer. Okay. Is it because we did more than 1,000 damage with a thing?
Meet my guests.
Whoa, a double summon! Must be nice. Normally that costs 2 turns. Right, and we've got the Greedy Babaosai.
Okay.
I forgot I ate that.
Just in case.
Ailment Purge, which is actually another thing that we bought. We bought Shield Deployment and we bought Ailment Purge. And Ailment Purge is pretty nice, actually.
Good idea.
Beat him down.
As long as you're okay with chancing it, you can wait it out and then the game will basically just heal you for free.
Whatever it takes.
We gotta win this. No matter what.
How's this gonna go?
Get lost.
I think not.
Whatever it takes.
These random target skills, because I don't know if,
Looks like it'll work.
I don't know if what's her face, friggin' Figue,
Well struck.
if she'll summon minions or something like that. As long as she doesn't, all these multi-strike attacks should work out for us, but
Over already?
yeah, basically nothing. Alright, so let's get a little bit of a peek into Melody's future. I'm interested to see what Melody's and Arrow's is gonna be, because they're like, their counterparts in these games, in this game, have both died. So what's the future looking like for her? She gonna reform the Phantom Society? Another nameless, faceless Phantom member. Oh!
Iron Mask. Preparations are complete.
She's gonna be the new Iron Mask?
Good. Then it's time Project D was underway. The old days are long gone. We'll make those fundamentalist fools see just how outdated they truly are.
Oh, she's gonna start a splinter cell within Phantom Society.
Ma'am.
Melody is so cool. Well, all right. She is gonna.
What did I just see?
She is gonna reform the Phantom Society. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Either that or she was gonna leave it altogether. But Saizo's already doing that, so.
That was a vision of your future. It was calculated based on your past, as well as our time together in the relative present. Based on those two factors, that was a logical projection of your future.
What? The future? My future? Are you saying that was me?
The new Iron Mask.
Guess you become some evil commander. You definitely owned the role. And what was that about Project D? Gotta be continuing off of C, right?
Hopefully we don't have to end up fighting her in the future, but I can totally see these characters returning in a Soul Hackers 3 game if we ever get one.
You'd come up with something a little more creative.
Shut up.
All right there, Iron Mask.
Got her.
Shut up.
Well, at the very least, it looks like you're doing well. I was kind of worried.
Yeah, but this is me we're talking about. There's no telling what I'll end up doing. I mean, what do you think? Should you just stop me now?
Well, it kind of sounds to me like she's not on the warpath. It sounds like she might be doing something good. But I guess taking up the identity of Iron Mask doesn't normally go hand in hand with doing things for the betterment of everyone. I mean, you might think that, but normally that's not what actually is going on.
Of course not.
Yeah, why would she? Because Ringo is ultimately a third party to all this. As long as Melody isn't trying to destroy the world, then Aion will stay out of it.
We don't know the meaning behind anything in that vision. And besides, it was just that. A vision. You can really only understand the future once it's become the past. Gotta warn you though, if our futures end up clashing with one another, I won't be holding back.
There it is. Ringo's like, our friendship, like, we'll be friends as long as you're not trying to destroy everything.
Well, if it comes to that, try not to give me too hard a time, all right?
Sure. But if you ask me, Melody, I think we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I want to believe that she's taken up the Iron Mask mantle for something positive.
And why's that?
Because that future's based on the you we know. The you that's been through so much with us. Face it, we're partners now. And if this is what happens after all we've been through, then I think I can trust you to work with us, right?
A partner, huh?
Melody, I think Melody, like, even more so, even though I like Mitsuru more, Melody is probably the coolest, like, one of the coolest female characters that has come out of this franchise. At least for me. Definitely one of the most unique. Oh, she can get weakness stack too? Mercy kill. If an ally's attack has left an enemy near death, chance of performing a finishing blow. See, mercy kill's not going to be super helpful because I'm only grinding on risky enemies. Critical stack. Chance of one demon joining the stack. Because critical stack is so useless. But I needed to get weakness stack. Alright. After I met him, my life was never the same. I guess it was a real turning point for you, huh? Yes. Without him, I'd likely be another corpse in the wreckage.
Huh?
He saved your life, huh? Wait, then what about me? I was a turning point too, right?
Look,
I think I've done more than enough to illustrate my gratitude for that. Or are you still not satisfied? So, Ringo has experienced all of Melody's vision quests. However, the expanse of the Soul Matrix continues onward. If you wish to acquire more summoner skills, increase your soul level with Melody and unlock further gates. But like, now, increasing stuff with Melody relies solely on chance unless there's something that happens, unless there's like a post-game. But I'm gonna be honest, like, hopefully if they do ever remake Soul Hackers 2, they do something, because the Soul Matrix is not it. But, alright, we'll worry about that.
No more readings present.
Yeah. Because I doubt it. We have to be 125 to get to Saizo's next thing, so there's a very small chance we're going to be able to get past Melody's. So for the time being, now that we can warp here directly, we'll just dial things back and then see about Arrow. But that's cool. So I'm guessing... For Arrow, what could he possibly be up to in the future? I'm still maintaining that Figue is the one who's gonna ultimately take over the orphanage. So Figue's gonna take over the orphanage, I think. Saizo, we know, is still in the life while trying to leave, while being a family man. Arrow could... He could potentially retire, maybe. No, that's not cool, though. Intriguing. Well, let me... I'm gonna say that Arrow is... Yep, Kaburagi.
Kaburagi.
It really is you, isn't it? Kaburagi.
You okay?
Right.
Yeah. Don't worry. I've made my choice.
Let's go.
It's time I settled this. Let's go, Kaburagi. Uh-oh.
Come on!
I feel like Kaburagi should have been in the story more.
It's go time.
But we're not going to worry about that right this second. We don't know what he's weak to just yet.
What are you thinking?
So we'll start with our old mainstays. Alright. That Kurama Tengu's weak to electricity. Ooh, I didn't mean to debilitate. Ooh, alright. I effed that up. That's on me. It's okay. Always next turn. We're putting in work, though. And I think Lenon Shi should shield him. He should be weak to ice, if I'm remembering correct. Mazanma. Yeah. Yeah, weakness guarded. That's okay. We will overclock ourselves.
This'll do it. You stick physical parameters.
You're strong. All right. Be on your guard.
Well,
Let's see
you know the
how...
risks.
Well, no. Because Kurama Tengu is definitely good with electricity, so... We won't even chance it. Wow. Yeah, see, this is why these multi-hit skills... I didn't realize they were garbage until it was too late. Or at least not really worth sticking with.
You know the drill.
Alright, so let's do... Well, I guess there's no point now.
You must be hungry.
Dang, they still just won't die.
I won't hold back.
Refresh. Stack dropper verdict.
Sorry, but I'm not dying here.
Nice.
Here I go.
That's a really good skill. Honestly, it's so clutch.
That didn't work.
Ready? Go time.
It is go time. Let's go ahead and put him 6 feet under.
What are you thinking?
Oh, one more death bound. What stack drop though?
As long as we work together about that ability.
Got him finally.
Boosting physical parameters.
And we've got
Gotta
to.
win this. No matter what. You gonna try it out?
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna like this, are ya?
Right there.
Oh, the debilitate. I was like, what stack drops? But I completely forgot about that
Let the rebels
busted
begin.
debilitate. Not that it did him much good. Now, if we can stack optimize this next turn, unfair game. Yeah. We've got the greedy Babao side coming, though. Building power. Whatever he hits us with won't matter, if he even gets the opportunity to, because this turn is going to be
Time to improvise.
devastating for him.
Let's change this up. I will
All right, buddy boy.
What do you think?
Hey. You gonna try it out?
See about Zahn.
I won't lose.
Though right now everybody's geared.
That'll work.
Everybody's mystiques are solely geared for
Here we
wow.
go.
No matter what.
Give him hell,
Good
Ringo.
plan, Arrow.
Well, that still worked out.
Whatever it takes.
But we're all geared to do as much ice
Let's
damage as
finish
possible. Come on.
That's better.
Some good procs.
What are you thinking? Looks promising.
Oh, you know what? There's something we can eat that gives us as many procs as possible for the multi-hits, isn't there?
Let the rebels
Maybe these
begin.
aren't as bad as I thought they were, because I literally just now thought of that. Nice! That second tick!
Not so let down.
And we've got enough Magnetite mass to boost our demons. We should have 3 now, so we can get that demon EXP boost. I never predicted what Arrow would do. Okay, I think Arrow is just gonna still be a summoner. Or he might be training, maybe he'll be training the redhead girl. I really want her to be a double summoner. No, yeah, he's still at it. Whoa! Oh.
Damn it. The other Karasa scum.
He looks so sick.
Even if you stop us here, you'll never wipe out the Phantom Society.
Yeah, you're probably right.
If you know, then why? Why do you keep fighting?
Because I want to end the fighting.
So he's taken up Raven's torch then in this way.
But we can make that happen. If Phantom wins, you get what you want too.
I'm not so sure. I've seen and heard a lot of ways to achieve my goal. Covenants, a technological singularity. Plenty of people have tried to tell me their way's the only real path to peace. This great one we worship is just one solution of many. But none of those paths were perfect. All of them involved compromises, or outright contradictions. There's no easy answer. And that's why.
Whoa, okay. I thought he got shot. Dude, Arrow is so cool. Yeah. He's a
Everyone.
hardened devil summoner.
Wait for me.
Nice.
What was that?
That was a vision of your future. It was calculated based on your past, as well as our time together in the relative present. Based on those two factors, that was a logical projection of your future.
So, we never do manage to stop the fighting.
Yeah, it seems like basically still at it.
Honestly, part of me already knew that. I feel like I've come to terms with it. At the very least, though, I hope we can make the world safe for Komodori. And the kids. And all the kids like them across the world.
I'm actually kind of surprised, because one thing I forgot about, because it didn't come into pass, so it started to slip my mind. I thought it was going to turn out that Ero was a Kuzunoha. The fact that they didn't go in that direction is still pretty surprising. He did have a connection to Mangetsu, but it wasn't familial.
Well, that'll depend on what you do from this point on. Like I said, that vision was only based on what you've done and who you are now. Considering everything we've been fighting for, I think you already know Aion's predictions of the future aren't set in stone.
So even Aion doesn't know who I'll be in the future, huh?
I don't have the facts, but if you want my opinion, he looked like a hero.
Exactly, he was clearly doing the right thing. But like, we shop at the same facilities. It doesn't, like, the logistics of how this city functions, how Yatagarasu functions in relation to the Phantom Society don't really work in my eyes. Like, it's basically approaching Ouroboros levels of weirdly lax relations.
You were alone, scarred, burdened, but he seemed like a guy who always fights for what he believes in. That sounds like a hero to me.
That's kind of, I guess, because they are adults, but they are all separate, doing their own things. I guess I'm just kind of too used to, like, Persona games, because I won't spoil it, but as far as when the casts are adults, which is what normally happens in the Devil Summoner games, it would be weird if that wasn't the case. I'll say that.
But
I'm not there yet. Something like that. You are so predictable. What do I gotta say so you don't run off like an idiot and get yourself killed again?
well, I don't plan on it.
Well, until you do end up dying again, I'll be looking out for you, Ero. Besides, you're gonna find that answer someday. And when you do, I want to know what it is.
You're in it for the long haul, huh?
Like I told you, you're stuck with me till the end.
Glad to hear it.
I like their rapport. I like her rapport with Melody too. Deathbow stack. When an enemy is slain when Demon joins the stack, but I'm sure he's got to be the one who gets the kill, right? May automatically raise your guard when damaged by enemy attacks. Cannot synergize with Vengeful Opportunist. But he's probably got to be the one doing the killing. Doesn't he have a skill? Oh, you know what? I probably haven't seen that proc a lot because so many of these skills are multi-targeting. Riborama. What's Riborama do? For a given distance, enemies appear more often. Yeah. Especially with how difficult it is to acquire these friggin' skills.
And that reminds me.
Who would ever... Riborama is probably one of the last things I'm going to go for, if I even manage to get it, because I'm not sure how we're supposed to, outside of hoping and praying that we come across stuff to give us more hangouts, or there's some sort of post-game situation. It's just unclear to me how we're meant to get more soul level. Lately, I've been practicing this affirmation technique I read in a psychology book.
What's up?
Oh, yeah? When an enemy hits me, I tell myself my body's as hard as steel.
Impressive, yeah?
And somehow, focusing on that helps me feel like I really can take the hit. Like I've got metal skin.
Honestly?
If you can really trick yourself into believing that, it's practically a superpower. And got all of Ero's vision quests. And that's everybody taken care of. And I'm not sure if I put the, because we also did the requests. There was like a whole other section of whatchamacallit, a whole other section of the 24th Municipal Tower thing that I just never explored. So I never ended up seeing it, so I had to run around the place for endlessly in order to find it. But that's where the notebook was at. And then Lena, she turned out she's probably a demon, actually. At least that's what seemed to be getting implied. Was there anything else? I think as far as stuff I wanted to make sure I captured on screen before we got to killing. There's fusing that I can do, but I want to know more about what what's her face can do before I get to that. Yeah, I think I've belabored the point long enough. Let's get to my actual encounter with Figue. And the reason we're not eating the devotion Sukemen is because this is probably the last episode of the series. I think, at least if I'm correct, I think what's about to happen is that we're gonna fight Figue. Increases HP healing effects for allies in battle. What's actually Sancho's sweet potato might have come back around to being good if it pumps our int and gives us higher int bonuses based on how high our int already is. System save. But yeah, we're gonna go right back into the bone area. And then see if it's a Figue's curtain call, basically. One wonders if we can get more devotion Sukemen. Because if we can't beat her now, then all I'm gonna do is
enemy detected.
Get ourselves make ourselves stronger. Bone area. But at least I'll give it one thing, because we have no connection to the last 3 big enemies we faced. Well, you sense a dangerous presence beyond this point. Are you sure you're ready to proceed? Yeah, this is it. This has gotta be it. You hear a familiar voice in your head. Well, but like I was saying really quickly, aside from Azazel, we had no personal connection to the last 2 bosses, but like literally we had never seen them before, so at least we've got an emotional connection to Figue.
Negative.
Ringo, wait. Are we gonna fight Aion? No. What is this, not a principality. Ah, my gosh. A dominion. I cannot allow this. I believe it is right to live in pursuit of your passions and to let them give you meaning in death. Ringo, you have been classified as a threat.
Please stop.
You and Figue must be kept apart. That is Aion's will, and we will now eliminate all other possibilities. Do we have to fight these 2 dominions because of the answers that we gave? But they should be weak to gunfire.
What are you thinking?
Especially, I would call this just an event battle.
That might be dangerous, Ringo. They're strong.
You like that?
We'll see if they're weak to this. Yeah, they are.
We gotta win this. I'm gonna try.
Watch their reactions.
We'll acid breath them.
Let me see.
Might work.
Got a hunch? Nice.
Okay, so they have different affinities to the usual guys. Doesn't look like they're any tougher, though.
What about this?
Makarakarn, alright.
On guard.
They can still use those skills, though. Okay, they hurt a little
What are you
bit. A
thinking?
teeny bit.
Ringo, wait!
Wheel Boo-Foo, because that'll heal us.
Go
So let's try some other stuff.
Want a piece of this?
They resist Zahn, okay.
I know we can win this.
They also resist Boo-Foo.
We gotta win this.
That works.
So it might just be this then. But dang,
Too late for regrets.
they're slick, aren't they?
Let us go.
We're basically having a tough time hitting them.
Are you even trying? Ow!
On guard.
And an attack.
Initiating harmonic sync.
Oh, well, I was gonna have her use Meteorahan, but
What's up?
now we don't need to.
Do your thing, Melody.
We'll stick with what we know works. Finally got them both at least.
Got it. Don't let your guard down.
Let's go
goes
for
nothing.
one of these here
I'm
death
shutting you
bounds. They're weak to Fizz. Well,
Don't overdo it, Ringo.
Looks promising.
now we know. Now we are fully aware.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah. Wow, the missing.
Dark servants.
We got one more turn of these guys. I'm sure of it.
What about this?
Another Makara Karn. Yeah, we're fine. Everybody will just be able to physically attack.
Sorry, but I'm not dying here.
Huh. Alright, well.
We gotta
Yeah.
win. It looks like it'll work.
Accessing data.
Give him hell,
Good
Ringo.
plan, Arrow. Good hit.
And we'll still, we should
Shall we?
all
That
be
should
full health once this is done.
Let's finish
And
this. Take it
let's
away.
go for Megaton Press here. Nice. Yeah. They were always screwed though, so.
Not a bad workout.
You hear a familiar voice in your head.
I apologize.
You fought well, and you have our apologies. We too are struggling to choose a single answer from many possibilities. The demon you just faced was a manifestation of our conflict and indecision. Thus, we will leave the decision to you and Figue.
For a future yet to come.
Please, choose wisely. The voice in your mind falls silent. All is quiet. So, wait, before I do this, we'll save. Yeah, it took us literally 5 minutes or 6 minutes to beat them. Restores 40 to one ally. Okay, now there should be no more interruptions. And I feel like that, maybe all the questions amounted to was how many Dominions we ended up having to face. An unfamiliar door, unlike anything you've seen, stands before you. Figue may await beyond it. Are you prepared to cross the threshold? Let's proceed. Alright, Figue. What happened to her?
That's some makeover. New look suits you.
Why have you come here?
What do you want?
Cyber Aion. Okay, so she's given up on her Figue identity for right now.
I came to talk.
Talk? About what?
Just tell us, Figue. What are you trying to do?
I'm going to end the violence. I'm going to soul hack the entire human race. I'll end the constant cycle of bloodshed. I'll end all of it.
Can't let you do that.
What are you talking about? I thought soul hacking just brought people back from the dead.
No. Soul hacking is far more than that.
It's the power to reconstruct a person's soul.
Soul hacking alters a person's very core. Did you think the hacking was purely technical? You carve up a soul and rearrange what remains.
Sort of like how we stole everybody's ability to demon summon without us. Though clearly, in the end, we give Saizo his power back. At the very least, we know we give Saizo his power back, I should say.
We got sliced up?
Why did all of you accept the will of Aion so readily? Ringo could have easily written that acceptance into your very souls. You have no way of knowing.
I didn't do that.
Right, don't try to put brainwashing on us.
I don't care if she did. What's important is the time we had together. What we felt and how we acted.
If you're trying to divide us, you're wasting your time.
Hey, my trust was my own. I was the one who decided I'd take a chance on you guys. And that includes you, Figue.
Guys.
Your mutual faith is truly, genuinely beautiful. I only wish all humans could be so understanding of each other. Soul hacking will uplift both mankind and Aion.
She's pretty resolute in this, huh?
In accordance with Aion's vision of our united future, I will do what I must to allow our path and humanity's to converge. I will hack the thirst for conflict out of humanity's collective soul. In time, humans will subconsciously come to understand one another, and thus, all conflict and injustice will fade from their hearts.
So, honestly, this is kind of like a generic villain motivation, but whatever. But for this, them not even knowing that they've been so fundamentally changed is interesting, though.
And that's how you're going to end this world.
No, Ringo. It is a new beginning. The dawn of an era in which humanity and Aion may walk the same path.
Come on. You're trying to remake all of humanity? Don't tell me you're gonna go around hacking everybody one by one.
She's not. That's what she needs her tech for.
That's right. The Omni system doesn't just reduce data transfer time. It's instantaneous.
Wow. Immediately insta-soul hacking billions of people.
A person's soul is defined by a massive amount of data. And I'll need to operate on countless souls simultaneously, on a global scale. But this system will make that possible. It only allows me to access devices with an online connection, of course. But that's where the Covenants come in.
By their very nature, the Covenants attract human souls. And you intend to lure the entire human race right to you.
If I unlock Aion's full operating capacity, I can simulate the properties of the Covenants themselves.
So it's gonna be our job to stop her before she can do that then.
From their theoretical model, I will learn to wield this power.
So you want to route the power of the Covenants through the Omni system? And rewrite all of humanity's minds in one big soul hack? That's kinda drastic, don't you think? Is that really gonna stop all the fighting? Ever?
Isn't that exactly what you've all been fighting for?
Kind of, in a way, I guess.
Listen, Figue. It's true that this damn war over the Covenants has taken a lot from us. We've all been hurt by it.
Is that really our only option to stop the conflict?
If you do this, Figue, all human hearts will be equalized. Is that really what you want? A world where everyone is the same?
I know.
You're trying to remove the source of human conflict. I get that. But that's also the source of human emotion, too. It's one of the things that drew us to them in the first place. It's part of what makes them human at all.
I know that!
Jeez.
I was there with you. I saw the same things you did. But still, even this would be better than a future of endless pain. Is that what you came all this way to say?
Look, Figue. It doesn't have to be like this. If we talk things over, we can come up with a better solution.
Right, but I don't know, we tried and failed to convince her once already.
There has to be another way. I know we can find it. I don't want to fight you, Figue. We're friends, aren't we?
I've made my choice!
Clearly.
I knew this would be hard. I knew it'd spark more conflicts. I know a contradiction when I see one. But even in the face of that contradiction, you all fought for what you believed in. You believed you could make it right. I thought you were so inspiring. So I will do the same.
Well.
All right then.
It's about that time.
You said you came to talk. Is there anything more you wish to say?
Nope. If you're going to force your will on everyone, then the time for words has passed. I'll stop you. Even if I have to fight you. That's what a friend would do.
Nice. Ringo was awesome.
So be it. One final pain. The last in this world. One last sorrow. For me and for you.
So, even right now, the vision that we originally had hasn't come to pass. Wait, what happened to the beautiful background?
So we're really doing this? Huh, Figue?
It's time to end it. No holding back.
Got it.
I'm not here to make friends. Come at me with everything you've got. It will make this much easier to bear.
Let's go, team.
Okay. But the main thing basically here is the fact that, really, what happened to that beautiful background? We still haven't seen that original vision come to pass.
Raven.
Okay.
All right.
Does she reflect all magic?
We gotta win this.
I can take this
No.
pain.
Okay, so she reflects electricity.
How's this gonna go?
Futile.
Okay.
That's statuser.
Careful. We don't know how this will go.
You can't hit me.
Too late for regrets now.
169. All right.
Let this mark the death of pain.
Oh my god.
Why preserve your pain?
Obviously, mystical temptation.
You know it has to be this way.
Whoa!
You felt good, but I can't
You like that?
There's a lot going on. And we should not have gotten rid of mystical temptation.
Let's stay cautious.
Is that all?
You
I'm
wanna
still
die,
in this.
Saizo?
This ought to be good.
Can
That
we
should be the trick.
debuff
We
her?
gotta win
Or
this.
Still in
we
the
might be
fight,
best
Aion?
off just using
Nothing we
debilitate.
can do.
Alright, we've got these original flames, so we might as well put them to use.
Why preserve your pain?
Poisoned.
Why preserve your pain? Do you see? You know it has to be this way.
Figue.
Crap. Alright, you can revival
No
beat
slacking
her.
Man, close one.
Need
Just
some
to be
help,
safe.
Milady?
Poison
Stay
is
sharp, Millie. Tell me.
crazy. Where's our Decundimus? Nullifies debuffs.
Something
Your
I
turn,
ate?
Saizo.
Yeah, I should have known, dude. It was so short-sighted of me to get rid of mystical temptation.
I let my guard down.
If I have to, though, I'll fuse up a completely new Thor, or look for something else that'll get us that skill.
I will purge the world of sorrow. This is my purpose.
Well, it costs her a turn to do
Why
that.
can't you understand?
You fell for it.
Why preserve your pain?
Neo Dogma.
Rest now.
Let's not over yet.
This-
Accessing data.
Okay,
Weakness?
I'm not gonna even pretend that we're good to go on this. Hold on one second. Let round 2 begin in earnest. So we were level 65 when we took her on just a few moments ago. We're now, well, Ringo is level 80. Everybody else is level 79. And we've actually eaten the aim Bambino so that we can get the
we're
most
really
out of our
doing this?
multi-hit skills.
Huh, Figue?
It's time.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Let's go, team.
Gonna go ahead and teach her a
Come on,
lesson.
Figue. Wake up.
We know
Alright.
to not use
Raven.
Cyber Aion. We know to not use
gotta win.
electricity, but
Take this pain.
yeah.
You like that?
Might as well test it.
Okay, she resists that.
All right.
You will war crime.
What I needed.
I forgot to. I forgot to change my mystiques. Oh no. Okay, whatever.
Let me see.
Looks promising.
You'll-
That'll work.
Ooh, did I put Mystic Temptation on anybody? Well, whatever. I know I've still got Thor with it, so we just have to
That'll work.
switch it out, I guess, if it comes to that. And then force her to spend a turn or force her to spend a turn re-upping on her whatevers.
Out of my way.
Get some.
I will purge the world of
Decunda.
sorrow. This is my purpose.
Hey, if it keeps her spending a turn on that instead of attacking us, I'm good with it. Alright,
Why preserve your pain?
Maziodyne.
It's useless.
Try that coming. Fig,
All right.
we need to watch ourselves.
Yeah, he's still here. Mystic Temptation. Let's get it, because for right now, anyways.
Parameters.
Here I come.
Oh, she's not going first. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too worried about Eternal Prayering at the moment.
Come on.
Whoa, we're last? Were we already last before this happened? Well, whatever.
Such power.
With this power,
And you will debilitate her again.
Interesting.
We'll just keep that live. If she's Decunda-ing, she won't attack us twice. That's all that I'm worried about.
Stop me.
Too late for regrets now.
So far, so good. But again, we did not get much further than
Purge
this
the world of sorrow.
in my first attempt.
Cannot lose.
So I'm expecting our levels to carry us, but we've also got I've got a wide variety of good demons, so if we have to master convert, we will.
know we can
Better
win
safe
this.
than
Ooh,
sorry.
that'll work.
Aim for the weakness, Saizo.
And I ran it because before I kept deleting my healing and revival skills because I was like, we've got items to replace them, but I just hadn't been using them for so long that I kind of took for granted their availability. They're really obnoxious to get a hold of a bunch. So
Good idea.
let's go ahead
This'll turn the
and
tables.
let's overclock
here.
Saizo.
Yeah, this is all I need. I'll handle it.
all
Don't let
you.
your guard down.
We're not going to be able to
Gotta
switch
win
our
this.
people up this turn, but that's okay. As long as he's putting a heap and helping a hurting on her, then that's all that matters.
Take this pain.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
No point being reckless.
She's got no affinity for healing whatsoever, so putting Eternal Prayer on What's-Her-Face was not a good idea, but...
Interesting.
Let's get down to business.
Cool.
What are you thinking?
We can concentrate and then Glacial Blast.
Boosting physical parameters.
We gotta win this.
Raven.
No matter what.
Okay, well,
You must be hungry.
heals HP based on damage dealt, yeah. Not what we really needed in the moment, but, you know, it's okay.
I will purge the world of sorrow.
Yeah. We have to give up Arrow's turn for that every single time, but...
Why can't you understand?
Spike of Grief. Poisoned.
Why can't you understand?
Neo Dogma. So this was the, no, it was one of those attacks. It was Arc Light, that was it.
Let's change this
Fig.
Ringo, we're not
finish
just
this.
going
Let's
to be able... We're going to have to Lourdes Water her,
up. Gotta
because
treat this
Just to be
fast.
safe.
this is not one of the status ailments that we can just wait for our ailment
So
cure
good
to
idea.
Be on your
work
guard.
on.
That's it, Saizo.
You say so.
I can take this pain.
You know what
Okay.
to do.
You do know what to do.
Better than I thought.
Fine. I'll get serious.
Can
Time
we
to
convert?
bust out the big guns.
We'll put... Yeah, let's put Zeus back on her,
Boosting physical parameters.
What's
Let's
our
roll.
opener?
and then a War Cry.
This side.
Try all you want.
Too late for regrets now.
Yeah, so far so great.
Nobody has to feel lost. I cannot lose.
But this is definitely
Won't
just the
preserve your
first
faith.
phase. I thought she would have switched her affinities by now, but
I think so.
guess not.
Why can't you understand? Do you see?
All right, well,
As long as we work together.
I got
so
it.
got this.
let's stack
Cover me.
optimize.
Initiating sync. Boost.
Try all you want. I'm
Just
not
to have
your
everyone
babysitter.
go in and get a little bit of this action.
Go time.
Ooh, that
Some
was
for
Aim
you.
the weakness, Saizo.
I can take this pain.
Nice.
Yeah, good plan.
We have to
Gonna
just
try it
do
out?
this.
Boom.
Let's go.
And that debilitate. That one turn she spends Dekunda-ing,
Interesting.
it makes it makes a difference.
Let the
Her
rebels
essentially only getting 2 actions, extra damage, and MP drain. Nice.
Nobody has to feel lost.
So
I cannot lose.
having that proc is just, it's too good.
Mark the death of
Okay,
fate.
here it is. But this should just.
Trying.
All right.
You know it has
Neo
to be
Dogma.
this way.
Now you've done it big.
Gun resistance sharply down.
I know we can win this.
Just getting started.
You will negate debuffs on all allies.
here.
Yeah.
Your turn, Saizo.
This side is
Let's
lit.
go.
Can't stop me.
And if our overclock is live,
Physical parameters.
extra action
Time
available.
to bust out the big guns.
It's not. And we have no use for damage condenser in this particular situation.
Ringo.
Careful now.
So
Get
first,
out here.
I'll back you up. I won't let
Listen,
you
do it.
finish
getting those params nice and high.
Careful Careful now.
Let's go ahead and get to slashing.
Go time.
Looks promising.
Yeah. Most excellent.
You condone the existence of pain, yet you try to circumvent the pain of change.
Soul hacking the world. We're not gonna let you do that, dude.
You hate conflict, yet you make no choice to end it. You are all far too accepting of the current state of the world. How hopeless. Don't you see that leaving humanity as it is will only lead to ruin? Let this mark the death of pain! To end the world's despair.
I'm getting Madarame vibes from this.
Seriously?
So I'm sure she's got. So we probably have to kill the other. We probably have to kill those figs, and then when we do, we'll be able to hurt her with our elemental attacks. So Zahn. The one on the right is Bufu, so I guess the purple one is electricity. Why purple and not yellow?
No way.
Are you kidding?
You came through.
I expected as much.
Be careful.
Fig is veiled in rainbow-colored light. It seems identical to the power Zenon used before. As long as Fig is cloaked in that light, she is invulnerable.
We're just getting started.
Let's go.
Raven.
Let's see. Let's go for Glacial Blast. Okay. We might have to Master Convert.
I won't give up.
Mediarama just undid everything we did. Yeah, that's bad.
Why preserve your pain? You know it has to be this way. Nobody
So,
has to feel
Makarakarn.
I will purge the world of sorrow. I cannot lose.
Yeah, of course she can do it too.
Fig.
This'll turn the tables.
We
All
need
right,
to watch ourselves.
so we've got. He's got Mazandine. So I think what we're actually going to do is take Jack Frost. Yeah, swap with Arrow. You will. Maziodine. No, we want to give Throne to. Let's give Throne to you. And instead of Wild Lightning, we've got Scotty. All right.
Let's go. You know
So we're basically just gonna have to get it set this way.
Nice wasted effort. Careful now.
Next up.
Even if I must dirty my hands, I can take this pain.
All right. So this is where we want to use.
You're pretty damn stubborn yourself.
Yeah, we can't do anything here for that, but that's okay. Wait, resist?
With this power.
I didn't change his! Or no, I changed his with them for... Okay, well, whatever.
Fig! Okay.
Let's...
Help me out here!
The portable first aid kit is pretty useless. But there probably won't be another opportunity in the fight where it's like... kind of okayish to use.
Why can't you understand?
You fell for it.
Nobody has to feel
Bloodlust. And I think I've got somebody with Dekaja. But Dekaja is only single target, so it's not really useful.
You blocked it. I will purge the world of sorrow.
Alright, repelling magic attacks, which is
Nobody
okay.
has to feel lost. I cannot lose.
Her using overclock last is kind of nice. Means you don't have to field 6 different attacks, I
This'll
guess.
turn the tables.
Alright, wait, hold on. Let me actually look at what their affinities are. Weak to elect.
Let's give it a try.
Careful.
Let's give it a try.
Weak to
You think
fire.
that'll work?
You must be weak to ice.
Raven.
Think that'll work?
And I guess this one is weak to fizz or no, the purple must be ruin. Okay, I
This
see.
might take a while. Time to improvise.
That'd be helpful.
All right, now let's actually put someone with Mabufudine on him. Might be. You don't have fizz or gun pierce, so that's dead on the water. And Dekaja, is it? Negate status buffs on all enemies. Okay.
We can end this right now, Ringo. Let me see.
Let's go ahead and get rid of those. He can still help out in a big
That won't do
way.
much.
Too risky.
What are...
Good, Ringo?
Careful now.
Okay, we'll use ice.
We're taking you down. Not over yet.
Go ahead and heal ourselves to the max.
I think so.
They're
You like
strong.
that? Take it away.
Be on your guard.
And
Do your
since
thing,
we've got
buddy.
one weak to fire,
Such power.
Fell for it.
They're
All
strong.
right.
and
Be on your guard.
glacial blast, but it's
That should
not
do the trick.
Might as
likely
well test it.
Want a piece of this?
for us to get the hit there.
Yeah.
The one who's weak to that one must be ruin and not electricity. Well, that's okay.
Why preserve your pain? That helps you avoid pain.
Okay, so far,
pain is nothing.
the Meteorama. All right, we gotta
You
focus our
know
fire
it
on
has to
that
be this
one.
way. I see.
And now this one
Why
should act
preserve your
twice.
pain?
Makajama.
Not bad.
Didn't silence her
has
though,
to feel
and
lost.
Makarakarn.
If you will stand in my way.
Damage condenser. So they'll all just go after Melody next turn.
Remember to pace yourselves,
Time to
everyone.
bust out the big guns.
Help me out here.
He's first. So we'll overclock
We need to watch ourselves.
Melody.
This should come in handy.
We've got an edge now. Let's keep
Okay.
up
So
the
you.
pace.
Not that one, Saizo.
I know
Do
we
we
can
have
do this.
ice stuff? No.
We've got time. Let's do this
Okay.
by the book.
Where?
Cover me. We need to watch ourselves.
Okay, so we reflect fire, so we're good on the bolt or the flame glyph.
I don't think so. Want a piece of this? Saw that coming.
Let's
Now,
finish this. That'll work.
let's go ahead and drop this. Double time.
Nice wasted effort.
There we go. This one won't do as much damage, but that's still okay.
Nice wasted effort.
Let me see.
You.
That'll work.
So we must fight on.
All right, the Mabufula. It's not ideal, but it's what we got.
Figue, let's roll.
That's the ticket.
You got this, Ringo.
Looks promising.
Why?
It's that one. So, and we want more stacks, so.
Such power.
You must be hungry.
A damage condenser there probably would have been best, but on this next turn,
Can't you understand?
when we go ahead and, we should be able to, whatchamacallit, we should be able
No, it
to,
has to be
oh my
this
gosh,
way.
what is it?
You blocked it.
You know what I'm
Why
talking about, the
preserve
thing that increases our
You fell for it.
stacks.
You know it has to be this way.
Makajama.
Come.
Sealed. Alright.
Nobody has to feel lost. I cannot lose!
Extra action available. Nah, we gotta get you out of here.
We've got time. Let's do
So
this by
first, let's Patra water. Well,
Fig!
Time to improvise.
stack
Don't go
optimization. That's
overboard
it.
now.
All right.
Let's go about this
Let's
carefully.
change this up. I won't try all you want.
And then, so that she can actually participate,
That's how you want to do this?
one Patra water coming up.
Room to breathe.
You know
Right.
the drill.
That should do the
Don't
trick.
be a
Do it,
hero.
Melody. Think you can order
And then
me
we're getting you
around?
out of here.
Nice wasted effort.
One down.
Misguided.
Nice. So that deals damage to her as well.
All right.
That'll try.
This ought to do it.
Then you're up next.
I can take this pain.
Sure.
Good idea.
We will go for the Deathbound, actually.
I can take this pain.
A little bit more.
Come, my blood-starved servants.
Extra damage and MP drain. Gotta keep the MP high.
Okay, just getting started.
So, what you
Why
gonna
deserve your
do?
pain?
Right, we didn't kill her. She was the one who was
Useless.
she was the one who was gonna get the
You
two
know
actions.
it has to be this
But we're
way.
really good against fire.
Can't we stop this?
Ah, well. Everybody
Nobody
except
has
Ringo
to
was really
feel
good against
lost.
fire.
Nobody has to feel lost.
Master conversion.
I will purge the world of sorrow.
Affinity resistance changed.
Regrouping.
Let's go.
So, are they mysteries again or what?
Now.
Raven.
So you must be weak to gun now,
Never know.
Let's give it a try.
and you're weak to Zeo.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Careful what you
Let's.
choose, Arrow.
Such power.
Got her.
Remember to
Time
pace
to
yourselves,
bust out
everyone.
the big guns. This
Nah,
might
we're
just
fine
be
on that.
safe. Go with something else.
Okay, we're gonna have to drop this first, so that Ringo can do her thing.
This'll turn the tables.
No overclocker stack optimization available for us, so we'll just have to do this.
Go time.
That'll work.
And this should actually beat this Aion Zoa. Nice.
Such power.
Only a little bit more.
Come, my blood-starved
He heals
servants.
HP based on damage dealt. Nice!
All right.
We're entering this with pretty good HP totals. Well,
can take
perfect
this
HP
pain.
totals, actually, and pretty good MP totals. And now Fig is on her last legs.
Let this mark the death of
Arclight. That's fine. We'll Mystic Temptation all this away.
I will chase my beliefs.
Nice wasted effort.
This isn't over.
Now you've done it, Big.
Well.
Initiating sync.
MP optimize. Don't mind if and we do.
You know what to do.
Time to improvise.
So it's a good thing he's going first because he needs to. This guy is not. Now that we don't need Dekaja anymore, it's not useful. So. And he's got Glacial Blast.
Switching to offense.
Well, Thor might just have worked out in the end after all.
Help me out here.
Mystic Tempt.
Saito, we'll do it together.
Try all you want.
As long
Got
as we
it.
work together, we got this.
Weak to Zahn. I should have done a master conversion. We can at least force her to Dekunda.
Fix not over yet.
Alright,
Accessing
then
Big.
a little bit of this. Oh! Emphasis on a little bit. She only had one hit left on her. But I'm sure that was just the first phase. So next, because she hasn't tried to summon that god thing they've been foreshadowing since the beginning. But yes, now we're back to the really pretty background.
Did we do it?
How you like that? Huh, Fig?
We're not out yet. Quit wasting our time and get serious, Fig. I know you're better than that.
Well,
So you noticed. It seems there was still some hesitation left in me. Or perhaps I should call it weakness.
But now she's ready to really throw down.
This form, this manner of speech, this way of thinking. These things only existed so that I could be with the rest of you. And now, for the sake of eliminating you, I will cast all of it aside.
Well. Okay, so are we about to meet the Great One then?
Look at me. This is the shape of my resolve. The future you seek, where you win, exists only beyond eternity.
Right. Here it is, the real final boss. Technicolor abomination.
No way. What the hell is that?
You don't think that's Figue?
I do think that's Figue.
That's what you get when all of Aion devotes their entire conscious being to destruction. This is where we could lose it all.
Nah, dude, we're golden.
So get ready, team.
Alright.
We'll bring you home.
It's time to bust out the
So first things first.
Sometimes you gotta risk it.
Well, let's switch everybody to their original
We
stuff.
need to watch ourselves.
So we'll put you back on Parvati. You on Oberon. You on Zeus. And you on Black Frost.
Let's go.
And we'll get a feel for what we gotta fight with. Not weak to fire, so that's okay.
Be good to gather some intel.
Not weak to Zahn. Hopefully it doesn't resist everything except Almighty.
I'll get serious. I hate cornflakes.
It's looking like it might resist everything except Almighty.
Careful. I don't know how this will go.
Yeah. Enthumesis. Enthemesis? It's probably Enthemesis. That hurts. Physis Paradox. Attack, defense, aim, dodge, down. Well,
Holding up,
Time
Milady?
to improvise.
let's convert on you.
I am in your hands. Switching to offense.
I know we can win this.
Let's go.
Now the problem.
It's probably fine.
Nope, resists that. Okay.
Here goes.
You sure, Saizo?
Sorry, but we gotta win this. Bullseye!
Dang.
Big. Yeah.
I doubt it's
plan.
ruin. Or it might be. If she's resistant to everything, then we just have to basically pound away with what we got.
This is all you want.
Flailing Frenzy. Meta Sacrament. Aha, I don't think so. Affinity resistance changed, thank God.
That's for your own.
Just to be safe.
Now you're
How
weak
about
to
this?
fire. Fire and ice. Alright, well this is going to be our only opportunity to actually get this, so... Nice!
I'll stop you. This'll turn tables.
We will overclock
We need to
her
watch
so that she can go in next turn.
Nice, Ringo.
All right.
But for right now, let's Dekage Mist, especially since, for whatever reason, she counts as a singular enemy.
I know this power.
One Glacial Blast.
Go time.
There is not much
Shall
you
we?
can do. So, let's do the herb sake. He might not even consume it.
Whatever it takes.
He did indeed consume it.
You must be hungry.
At least now we're putting a hurt on her. Thunderbolt Pleroma. Saying the enemy's charging up.
Here goes. You're pretty damn stubborn yourself.
I'm not
Hey,
really worried,
As long as we work together,
Go you.
we got this.
but we definitely will have everyone else.
Finish this. That works.
Yeah, we're gonna have everyone who's not them guard,
Hell, that works.
No matter what.
just in case, because it's a little scary.
You must be hungry.
Extra damage and HP drain, or MP drain rather.
All right,
Just getting started.
Man, this is really useful.
everyone still alive?
Barely. Actually, no, we're doing really well.
Yeah, somehow. So, how much more we gotta hit this thing?
Until we crack that shell around Fig's heart. We have to keep at it until we can get through to her.
Not much for using your head, are you, Arrow? Might try something different, like dancing?
I doubt that'd actually work. Though with how ridiculous all of this is, I wouldn't blame you if you tried.
If it were up to me, I'd go for a nice cold beer.
And maybe throw in some tunes.
We can do all of that once we've convinced Fig to stop.
Sounds like we've all still got some fight left in us.
Are we gonna get a free buff? Nah. New World's Dawn. Guarding. Okay, yeah. Melody. Apostle Genesis. Okay, summoning minions. I see. And her affinity resistance has changed. Hopefully it'll be something that Melody will be able to use Eternal... Yeah.
I'm fine. Getting risky.
Go ahead and heal everybody.
Okay.
They're
Yeah,
strong.
good
That'll try.
plan. This ought to do it.
Alright, so now you're weak to what we're packing. And the stupid thing is taking away procs, or taking away ticks from Cyber Aion. That's okay though.
You know the drill. Don't be a hero.
I hope this works.
We'll have to just try it and see.
You must be hungry.
Almost got it. Pure Void. Just gonna buff or debuff. Stronger against affinity attacks. Sing, so it's gonna use that skill again, but this time we won't defend. Decoy Protocol. Sabbaths can now be invoked. Oh no. We gotta get you out of here.
Sometimes you gotta risk it. You get nowhere with that. Sometimes you gotta risk it.
Let's stay cautious. We're lacking intelligence.
Dang, almost.
Here goes.
This one should do it.
Take off.
Yeah, no Sabbaths for you.
Big. All right.
You can't overclock.
Good idea.
This ought to do it.
Let's just go ahead and get in there. What we're hoping is for her to is for us to be able to mystical tempt on her.
We'll take. Okay.
Glacial Blast won't work,
that
so
should work. That's the ticket.
Let's... I don't know. We'll just Zanma, I guess. Anything for the stacks. New World's Dawn. Again, if Melody survived without even full health, we're gonna be fine. Yeah. Asleep! Apostle Genesis. Which, I get the name now. She's creating an apostle, a decoy, a minion. And as long as we stay on him, we'll be gold. Affinity resistance changed.
I'll stop, not over yet.
Attack. Okay, now you're weak to everything but those. Intriguing.
Man, you're strong.
So in that case, let's master convert. Who's got our highest? Not you, Saizo. Okay, we'll put Kali on you. I don't think I've got any gun skills. We want to make sure they've got, because she does not have Fizz Gun Pierce, which is bad. Black Frost, however, does. You've got Fizz Gun Pierce, but nothing to make use of it with. He can stay on Thor. But we'll put him on somebody who can buff us. Might be Warcrying might be our best option here. Yeah, level 60 Yamato no Orochi. I don't want to do that. Barong.
That'll work.
Okay, so first things first.
Good idea.
Right there, Ringo.
Get that Deathbound in.
Better safe than sorry.
That'll work.
We will... Bloodlust.
Let's go.
Stop me.
It's just getting started.
And then
How about
Empty
this?
Wave. Alright, I probably should have healed that turn too, but we'll be fine. Thunderbolt Pleroma. I'm playing a little reckless, but only a little. Meta Sacrament. I forgot what Meta Sacrament does. Okay, attack, aim, defense, dodge up. Decoy Protocol. Sabbaths can now be invoked.
Regrouping. Let's finish this.
You want to
This'll
die,
turn the
Saizo?
tables.
Let's
Man, this hurts.
overclock you.
This should come in handy. We've got an edge now.
You want to die, Saizo?
We'll actually have...
Can you still fight, Saizo?
We'll have Saizo do the Dekunda this turn, or the Dekaja this turn. Yeah.
Sorry, but we gotta win this.
Now, she is going to wake him up with a... It should be Lourdes? No, Patra.
Just in case.
Sorry about that.
Don't push ability.
Alright, and now let's double up. There we go. And then second verse, same as the first. Right, got you up out of there. Most excellent.
You know the drill. Don't be a hero.
And let's get it.
You must be hungry.
Definitely came... Well, that was the most dangerous it got, but only because I'm playing kind of recklessly. Abyssal Eye. What's this do? New weakness exposed. Attack up. Enthumesis.
Are you even trying?
Crap. There goes Saizo.
No
more games. Just getting started.
Let's do a revival bead.
Stand up already.
Appreciate it.
Let's keep up the pace.
And of course, she's now weak to friggin' Zahn.
See that?
Looks
How
promising.
about
we work together?
instead,
We might be in trouble.
let's deploy shields.
Fig! Okay.
Good idea.
And then we'll keep on attack. We'll keep on the attack from here.
We might be in
That's
trouble.
Nah, we'll be fine.
For the weak spot.
Sure thing, Saizo.
Alright.
Come, let's start soon.
Some Sabbaths would be nice, but we'll take what we can get. Abyssal Eye again. So she's basically just amping up okay, Enthumesis is just gonna get stronger and stronger.
Don't be wrecked. Time to bust out the big
You're
guns.
too reckless.
No rest for the weary.
So let's
Saizo, pull yourself
Time
together.
to bust out the big
Master
guns.
Count me
Convert.
out.
She's weak to electricity and wind right now. So we'll do Oberon and Zeus. Oh, I put him on the wrong person. I'm glad I checked that. That could have been bad. Or that would have been bad. Arrow will have to... Let's have Arrow on... Yeah, we'll have her debilitate and have Arrow do the healing.
I understand. I love this. Don't be reckless, Saizo.
Okay, so let's get it. Hopefully we probably can make this the last turn even. No. Let me
Good
see.
idea.
Eternal
Man,
Prayer.
this
Still make it.
Whatever it takes.
No more game.
You like that?
Looks like it'll one debilitate. Just to make it more manageable. But we won't get anywhere by not attacking, so...
Good idea.
Well, let's actually... We'll set up for one singular turn.
Stop me.
Out of my way.
Alright, yeah. Next turn, we got this. All we have to do is survive one more Enthumesis, and we'll be gold. New weakness exposed. Attack up.
Too slow.
Well, alright. That debilitate is no joke.
Let's change this up.
Alright,
This'll turn the tables.
let's go ahead and just make sure that Fig does not get another turn.
What's our
Let's go.
So don't miss now.
I'll do it.
Kinda sucks, but... You know what? I probably should have used our magic attack instead.
Gotta win this.
I wonder if the game's gonna force us to finish this on
Let's get
a
this right book. Out of my way.
on a Sabbath. No.
Whatever it takes.
Well, there might be a third phase, but it's gonna be one of those victory lap ones if there is. Hardcore hacker. I think maybe we got hardcore hacker because we beat the game on hard. That doesn't seem like the kind of thing you'd get just for beating the game. Might makes right, as they say. Couldn't beat her in the battle of the minds, so we beat her in the battle of the fists. Now that you guys have concussed me I understand where you're coming from. Nah, let me not make jokes about it. I liked it. I liked that fight. And I like Figue. Let her go. Reach out to her.
Figue!
Let her go? We didn't do all that just to have Figue die. Can we soul hack Figue? No, dude, we're not letting you go.
No! Ringo, use soul hack. Figue has a soul, doesn't she? You can connect to it.
What? But...
Just do it! You can't give up on her now! This is the only chance we've got!
There's still a future where the two of you make it, so hurry!
Right.
One more soul hack.
We'll see you when you both get back.
Okay. I wonder what we'll see.
Protection, set to 0. Soul hack! Systems are go! It destroys me! I know I can still save you! Don't leave me!
Fake soul. I guess there's no platform memories for us to experience because we were basically there through everything. No, they're still here.
This is so... nice.
You think so?
After all the battle and danger you've been through, this is what you stepped back for. To help the children. To help give these new lives a future.
When? When could this have happened? Wasn't Figue embodying a covenant the whole game? I'm trying to think of when this could, because I know, because the game obviously has taken place over kind of a lengthy set of time, but there wasn't a time frame where Raven was alive that Figue was not a covenant holder.
Please, it's nothing that noble.
He should have flipped out when he saw. They should have flipped out when they saw each other, just like Aion and Raven did. Wait, no. Oh no! He only took Zenon's. Oh right, he only took Zenon's covenants into him after Zenon died.
Choosing not to fight doesn't make you weak.
Right, okay, so at this point, Raven was not a Covenant holder, but Figue was. Okay, I get it.
It made you a good person. I can fight so you don't have to. So the children don't have to.
All with Raven.
You can't stay here anymore. Go back to the others.
I'm not leaving you here!
Right. Her failed soul hack. She was trying to do what she thought was right, but man. I really hope Figue does not.
That's why I can never give up.
Wait, what? Figue, you lost though. She's got her back to us. Literally turned her back on our help.
I finally found you, Figue.
Ringo. You hacked an Aion construct's soul? You're as reckless as ever.
Says the lady who tried to hack the entire human race. That's not like you. What am I saying? I can't say what's like you. I never even tried to know you.
Aw. But they could, they could be friends. Like, they could be closer friends going forward. We just have to convince Figue to come back to life.
I think that ended up really weighing on you. In a lot of ways. I'm sorry, Figue.
No. I was the one who hurt you. And you're my friend. I'm the one who should apologize. I'm glad we got a chance to clear the air before we said goodbye.
No, I don't want Figue to die, dude.
What are you talking about, Figue? You're coming back with me. The squad's gonna kill me if I come back alone.
I can't. I already made my decision to fight you.
Okay, and we decided to fight you too, so what?
I have to take responsibility for what I've done. And I want to honor Raven's memory in my own way.
You don't think taking over Commodore would be a better way to do that?
So it was Raven who drove you to this.
You must think I'm so stupid. Trying to change the world just because my emotions took over.
No, it's typical endgame villain type stuff.
Nah, that sounds like pretty much everyone I've ever met. Besides, my own emotions are the whole reason I'm here. Your death isn't gonna make Raven happy. Even I know he wouldn't have wanted that. So come on.
If I go with you, I'd be betraying him.
How? How do you figure that?
Look, Figue. This world is way more complex than we thought. We can't just let one experience, one moment of pain define how we want to live our lives. No single person thinks the same way. That's where all this conflict comes from. That's why you and I fought too. But if you see any beauty in those differences, then I don't think this is the right way to end it.
Ringo.
The two of us, I mean, all of us can think about how to deal with this. Talk it over together, right? We can even fight or argue sometimes. We're part of Aion. We're supposed to have this transcendent intelligence, right? We can find an answer if we look hard enough. So, Come on.
Come on, Fig. Oh, right. We can't stay here forever. Eventually she will die. Or is something else going on? Is it finally the Great One? No.
Take my hand, Fig!
Thank you, Ringo. But I believe this is the end. Farewell.
Fig!
Ringo, give up! Let me go! If you don't, you'll get pulled in with me!
You can't leave. If you're gonna disappear somewhere else, then I'm coming with you. I don't want another sad goodbye. I don't want that ever again.
You can't just say that. That's not fair, Ringo.
Sorry. I know I'm being selfish, but it's okay. As long as we're together, I don't care where we go. Even if it means there's nothing waiting for us.
Ringo!
Nice.
It's you.
Your story doesn't end here.
Ringo! Are you alright? Where's Fig? Is she with you?
You two better get here soon, or we're coming in after you.
Yeah? And how do you plan to do that? Just be patient. We can trust them.
Hurry on back. Sounds like your friends are all waiting to see you.
Yes, I was worried I effed something up.
Fig, let's go home. Come on.
Nice. I was really worried. I thought, oh my gosh. Whew. But I'm glad. I wonder if this means we'll unlock a few days later, but I wonder if this means we'll unlock a Fig soul matrix.
You know, I was kinda expecting some of that craziness at the municipal tower to make the news.
Well, I guess the space might have transformed back into like a normal one, maybe.
Well, not when so many people want it covered up. Sounds like Yatagarasu's doing a good job keeping the eyewitness accounts under control.
Phantom certainly doesn't want to stand out either. They've got their hands full smoothing everything over.
Hey, don't make that face. It's all in the past.
Exactly. Relax, girl. Have some pizza.
We've got tons of it. How much can 5 people eat?
You agents of Aion are going to be plenty busy yourselves. Better focus on the future instead of dwelling on the past.
Right. Thank you.
Oh yeah. What happened to the Covenants after all that anyway?
Shouldn't Fig still have all of them?
Yatagarasu's wondering the same thing.
Same here. Phantom's scrambling to find them. Nobody's got any idea what happened.
So either they disappeared or Maybe someone else out there's got him now. No way to know for sure. Our summoning powers came back too. Kinda sad Sabbaths are off the table though.
So, okay, so that's over now. Which makes sense. Judging by what we saw of their futures, their powers had to have returned, but I thought Ringo would have, like, manually undone the Sabbath thing.
I'm glad we managed to finish analyzing that. Our workaround was certainly a powerful system, but it wouldn't be right to keep those limitations in place indefinitely.
Plus, we don't have to force their cooperation anymore.
Especially since we'll be going our separate ways tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right. Aw, the breaking of the fellowship.
Hey, snap out of it, boss. This is supposed to be our last hurrah before we all get back to our lives. You can't just give us the silent treatment now.
On a normal day, you'd be talking our ears off.
It's because everyone's leaving. She's feeling lonely.
And who wouldn't? These guys have spent so much time together and gone through a lot.
What?
It's an unfamiliar parting. A sense of loss and longing, unlike the grief of death. It's a new experience, so we're not sure how to handle it.
Hey, it's not like that.
Whoa, there you go, I guess. Sounding a little more familiar.
Ooh. But
so you do have a cute side. Strange that it'd only come out now.
But will there be a post-game? Because if we can't use Sabbaths anymore...
Oh, shut up. Maybe now I don't have all these jerks following me around, I'll finally have some peace and quiet.
Ooh, got him.
Not that it matters, but... what are everybody's plans anyway?
I'm going back to Yatagarasu. All things considered, I might have gone a little rogue. I'd better make a report, for good faith if nothing else.
Right, and so that Hosumi knows there's a new top dog around.
Plus, I've got more battles ahead of me. Fighting to end the fighting, right? How about you, Milady? If you need somewhere to go, I could vouch for you with Yatagarasu.
I'm fine, thanks. I'll be going back to the Phantom Society.
Didn't we kill Phantom Society operatives? Okay.
Would they even take you back? You nearly killed one of their top guys.
It's not like the entire organization is against me. Besides, I've got something I need to look into.
Ah, the beard guy. Azazel, huh?
Oh. Azazel never did show back up, huh?
Yes. Him and the rest of the Grand Executors.
Wait, you two are just going back to your old gangs? If we're just gonna go back to killing each other here, I am not playing mediator for you.
Right. I mean, I guess they're comrades now, but...
I think they'll be fine. Arrow and Milady want the same thing. That's something we all share. Even you, Saizo.
Speaking of, what do you plan on doing next?
Probably gonna keep freelancing. The whole mess left me with a lot to think about, you know?
Yeah, so, I mean, it seems like the futures we saw for them are definitely going to come to pass.
But no more rolling with the highest bidder. I think from now on, I'm sticking to work I can be proud of. Protecting the world in the ways that I can. Protecting Ash, too.
Sounds like you've got your own path to walk. It might be a harder one than Arrow or Milady's.
What about you? Aion's going to have a lot of work ahead of them.
I think the two of us, well, no, because the Aion hive mind, Figue took it into herself, so we might be the entirety of Aion now.
The plan's to start getting directly involved in mankind's future, right? Sounds like a big job. Your first meetings today?
Yes.
I have to wonder how humanity will react to you.
Well, someone once told me, singularities occur outside the public eye. Usually, anyway.
So we'll be like a third force working in parallel to Phantom and Yatagarasu?
Figue, look after Ringo for us. She'd clearly fall apart without you around.
And the Kuzunohas, I guess.
Of course.
Maybe the conflict really does never end.
That's life.
Now you're getting it. Well, on that note, I think I'll head out. If I keep sticking around talking, I'll never let myself leave.
No. Oh, Saizo, just because I said I don't like you all those times, that doesn't mean you have to actually go.
See you around, Ringo. Fig. It was one hell of a bumpy ride, but I'm glad I stayed on.
Same here. If we ever need an MC, we know who to call.
Please give Ash my regards.
Take care.
It's probably gonna be... Wait. Isn't this... This is Arrow's hideout, right? So we'll probably be last out.
I should go too. Thanks for the memories. Try not to bicker too much.
I'll keep that in mind.
Can you believe this? Melody, of all people, telling us not to argue with each other. Times sure have changed.
Right, dude. That's all she knew how to do when she first joined the party.
See you.
Well, as much as I'd love to stay, I should get back to my work. So, thanks for everything.
Well, this is just his safe house, I guess, so, or his hideout, so I'm sure he has an actual home somewhere else.
All we went through. Kaburagi, Dr. Mangetsu, Raven. That would have broken me a long time ago. But I'm okay, because I had you two. If you ever need anything, just reach out. I'll be there for you. Not as a Yatagarasu agent, though. As a friend.
Oh. Arrow? I like Arrow. Especially, I like Arrow's future design, too. That coat.
Yeah.
So formal.
There they go.
Yeah.
And just like that, it feels so empty. I missed them already.
We should probably head out too.
Huh? Oh, right.
Wait. Fig, are you nervous?
She did junk up the place and steal everybody's minds, so...
No, I mean, of course not.
It's okay. We're all in this together, right?
Right.
Will we actually get to see this Aion meeting, or is it going to go straight to the credits? I hope... It would be cool if Flamma got a body. We probably won't, though.
After the battle at the municipal tower, I managed to bring Fig back to us. We even got all of Aion fully restored somehow. Ever since, Flamma's gotten a little more laid back, near as I can tell, anyway. Aion never questioned Fig's choices at the end. They said it was because Fig's still a part of them. I guess all her emotions and decisions came from her, and she came from Aion, and that's good enough for them. And, based on all our experiences among mankind, Aion came to a conclusion. They decided it was time to formally announce ourselves to human society. Up until now, they'd defined themselves as observers on high, removed from humanity. So this was a pretty big shift. Aion had only ever existed as a solitary being. That is, until Fig and I were created to walk among the humans. Humanity's been shouldering all kinds of burdens. Their qualia, relationships, pasts, presents, futures. Aion can't move forward without embracing these concepts of thinking and feeling. The concept of a me and the concept of a you. We can't go on living without mutual understanding or dissent. We can't go on living outside of the past, present, and future. Maybe it's existentially backwards in some ways. Or maybe it's a step forward for an even greater evolution. In any case, Aion decided their place was at humanity's side. Even with all the predictive calculations in the world, we can't know what tomorrow holds. But I think we'll be okay. As long as we're not alone, we'll be fine wherever the future takes us.
Okay.
広い国の中で永遠を見ていたどれだけ月日が巡ったのだろう寄せては返すようなさざ波の中で思い出したのは遠い過去の記憶崩れ落ちるような争いを見ていた何度傷つき迷ったのだろう繰り返しの果てにやっと気づいた変わることのない大切なものが世界は光で争い生きる人も救いに生きる人もどれも等しく呼吸をしている正しい生き方などどこにもなくてみんなそれぞれに今を残しているせわしく過ぎる日々も全てに理由があって一つ一つが意味をなしている争いや慣れ合いを繰り返しながら長い時間の果てに今日も広い世界は回ってゆく誰もが今を諦 さざ波を待つ静寂の中遠い声が聞こえるそれはいつかの懐かしい景色朝焼けに溶けてゆく
Wow. So is there going to be like an after credits thing? Something interesting that I noticed, a voice actress for Nemissa was credited, saving clear data, preparing to save clear data, Paradise Lost. Loading this clear data from the title menu will allow you to begin a new playthrough while carrying over certain elements from the old playthrough. When beginning this new playthrough, you will be able to select what is carried over. Warning about saving. Since clear data is a special type of save data used exclusively for starting a new game plus, the game progress made on that file cannot be loaded and or played. It is recommended that you save your clear data on an empty save slot or overwrite an unneeded save file. So, yeah. Is the title screen going to be different? Okay, so this game, I was going in, I wasn't expecting for it to be, I liked it. I don't want to give the impression, because I really enjoyed this game, and I don't want to give the impression that I didn't like it, but it was interesting. The whole, it feels like about New Game Plus, based on clear data, a New Game Plus will start incorporating the following benefits. Soul levels grow at an increased rate with each New Game Plus. Additional personal events, additional new requests, sections already chosen in past playthroughs will be marked. Okay. So there is no post-game. We're only expected to be able to get above 100, above those 125s on subsequent playthroughs. Interesting. Carrying over clear data. New Game Plus will allow you to start a fresh playthrough while carrying over some of the data from your cleared game. Some data will be automatically carried over, whereas other data can be selectively chosen to be carried over. The following data will automatically be carried over: shop inventories, outfits, accessories, data on defeated enemies, data on consumed meals. Data that is selectively carried over: character levels, comp upgrades, auto mapping, money and mystic quartz, items, mystiques, demon compendium, and unlocked fusions. Yeah. We're not gonna actually start the game with these settings, but it feels like, especially coming off of Persona 5 Royal, or even coming off of Persona 4 Golden, or even coming, like, there's things that were missing from the first Soul Hackers that I was surprised. The city not having a name is so, I'm still so incredibly stuck on that. But ultimately, I liked everybody except I was okay-ish with Saizo at the end. I don't hate him or dislike him. He's just not as interesting to me as the other four principal characters. But there were a lot of, with all of the things that could have been different about the game, what we got, I still enjoyed. And I would, if there was a Soul, if we ever do get a Soul Hackers 3, if it was a continuation of this, I'd be cool with that. Or if we got a new story, that would be fine. If Soul Hackers became a new, like, Atlas franchise, I'd be cool with that. But I'm gonna, that's it for me. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this playthrough. And bye for now.